Lego my ego.
But it doesn't taste like apples.
I love this place!
It's time for Sam Reacts.
Welcome to Splat, where we're taking it back to the slime field past. I'm your both-tastic kid co-host, Samuel, and you're probably wondering, why would I say both-tastic? Because I'm both teams.
Aw, that's adorable.
All right.
I'm glad you're representing for each of us.
Sam Reacts.
Woo!
Well, thank you. And I am your Slime-tastic dad host, Alex. And of course, he wasn't here with us the last couple episodes, but joining us this week, we have...
Of course, me, and then my dog, Nikau, who was actually just most previously mentioned in our Patreon episode of David the Gnome retrospective, episode B7. So check that out if you want to see him. Say hi, Nikau.
Nikau, how are you today? Hi. But looking at Brett's screen, what do you think we're going to be doing today?
TV shows and SNICK.
There you go. For those who don't know, we actually just passed the 30th anniversary of SNICK, and while we were busy doing the Roundhouse reunion, that kind of went hand in hand with that. We thought we'd do this for Sam Reacts just to, fill people in and celebrate the occasion because, man, 30 years sure fly by, and we still remember SNICK like it's yesterday. That's how, cherished it is among the 90 Nickelodeon community.
And Sam had actually told me this morning while we were at a drive-through that he said, "I wish I grew up in the '90s so I could watch the '90s shows." So watch them. We got them. But he was asking me the other day about some of the other Nickelodeon shows that he hasn't watched. So what are some Nickelodeon shows that that you've seen at least some of?
You show me a little bit of Roundhouse. I've seen some all that. A little bit of Red and Stimpy.
Ooh,
A little bit of
And what was the other one? You've watched a lot of Salute You Shorts. You watched a lot of Alex Mack. I don't know if that's his favorite or not, but I know.
Do you think he could handle Doug, Rocco, or Are You Afraid of the Dark? Those are some of my favorites.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to watch.
Oh yeah,
Shelby
he's watched a lot of Are You Afraid of the Dark too.
I want to watch.
Oh, good.
Shelby Woo.
Shelby Woo.
I haven't watched any Shelby Woo yet.
We'll definitely have to do an episode on that later.
And also when Brett used to do the Buddy TV when he did live streams, we have a ghost coming in.
Oh no! It's the King's ghost! Just close the door quick! He's from the last mini-sode! Close it!
But when we did the Brett TV, I co-hosted with Brett a couple of times, and then there was one time Sam couldn't stand it. He had to co-host along with me.
SNICK Night 1 or 2, and that was way back in the 2020s. Aw, there's a cat.
We got dog. Hey, it's cat dog.
Dog cat.
All right, Sam, are you ready for your first commercial?
Yep.
Back to school. Back to school with SNICK. Tonight, sit in on a class with the Space Cases and learn why they're called the Space Cases. Then, it's a lesson in magic on a brand new episode of Alex Mack. Next, hang out with the class clowns of All That, featuring musical guest, the Twins. Then, board the school bus and head on home to the adventures of Pete and Pete. So SNICK Back to School tonight at 8, 7 Central on Nickelodeon.
Oh, that was awesome.
What in the world was all that?
It's a back to school lineup, and they're advertising all the different shows that they're going to show during a SNICK block in like August or September. And they pretty much went through all the shows they're going to show for one SNICK night, one of the weekends. So they had, there's like Alex Mack, All That, Pete and Pete, and then
Space Cases.
Space Cases. Yeah, it was weird to see that first, but yeah, those are all kind of school themed.
Well, the first episode, they were in school, and that's when they went on their long mission through that wormhole.
Yeah, I was particularly giddy when I saw the Yellow Fever episode of Pete and Pete, because we're gonna cover that later this season, and it's one of my favorite episodes of Pete and Pete because of how wild it gets on that school bus ride. Nikau, would you watch Back to School?
Yes.
You like that? You like that? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
He likes it.
Of those 4 episodes, which one would you want to watch the most?
Alex Mack.
Alex Mack. All right.
How about
All
you,
right,
Alex?
Of those 4, I'd say Pete and Pete.
Yeah, I'm with you. Pete and Pete, followed by Space
What about
Cases.
you? What about you, Nico?
I don't care. I just want to lay on the big orange couch.
Every Saturday night is when I get all Snick, Rugrats, all that, Keenan, Kel, Alan Strange, what a kick. Snick is where I turn to chase my blues out of sight. On Nickelodeon will sure do you right. Just don't know how you're gonna miss Snick on a Saturday night. When Snick style is your style, everything's alright. See those blues turn to orange on a Saturday night. Now that's Snick.
So that one was also another one that was like advertising different SNICK shows during their block, but it had a more bluesy feel to it because the guy was like playing on the guitar and he looked like he was from a farm.
That lineup had Rugrats, All That, The Journey of Alan Strange, and Keenan and Kel. And you've not seen, I don't think you've seen any Keenan and Kel or Journey of Alan Strange. We need to show you some Keenan and Kel. You'd like them.
Those are later in the 90s.
You know who Keenan and Kel is, don't you?
Yeah. Cal is Ed, and Keenan is I don't know.
He's in Good Burger. He's Dexter.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Dex.
Or you can refer to him as Super Dude or Bag and Sag and Barry or Randy from Randy and Mandy.
Yeah, and you know that they're both on All That, but Keenan and Kel got their own TV show, and they were very, very funny. And Journey of Alan Strange was about an alien who came to Earth.
Yeah, that he was played by R.J. Smith.
I think of those 4, I'd want to check out Alan Strange just because I've seen so little of it. I want to see more.
Yeah, same here. I really don't know anything about it past like maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and even those memories are faint.
What about you, Nico?
Yeah, Nico, do you want to watch Journey of Alan Strange? Nico?
Rugrats. Spike.
Where'd you go?
Nico, go lay down. Go lay down. he really wants to see Rugrats.
Clarissa explains.
SNICK. What's SNICK?
SNICK. Oh, yeah.
It's so very SNICK. Most prime and most SNICK.
Is SNICK a kind of cheese?
SNICK.
Here's a true story of SNICK. What is it, man?
SNICK is Saturday night, Nick.
SNICK.
Prime time for you.
Oh, joy.
And Nick will SNICK August 15th.
Ooh, it's one of the premier SNICK commercials when it first came out. No wonder I love it so much. Just the production quality and the show variety. It's great.
This was the first lineup that they had. So this was advertising what SNICK was.
So what's your favorite show, Sam, of those 4? Clarissa, Roundhouse, Ren Stimpy, or Are You Afraid of the Dark?
That's it. That's tough. I got to think about that.
That's a powerhouse of a lineup. I'll tell you that much.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Good man. Good man. I'm gonna have to go with Are You Afraid of the Dark as well. Like no matter what SNICK lineup I do at home, it's always going to be Are You Afraid of the Dark at the very end.
As a kid, I would have said Clarissa Explains It All. As an adult, I'm gonna have to say Roundhouse. I've really developed a huge appreciation for that show, and any chance I have to support Roundhouse, I'm going to take it. But it's a solid lineup. All 4 of them are amazing.
Yeah.
On August 15th, when you SNICK, you're going places.
Roundhouse.
Nickelodeon's Roundhouse. Totally new, totally SNICK. It's the half-hour hip-hop comedy stop. What's it like? It's
Roundhouse.
It's
Not like anywhere
else.
We're going to SNICK at the Roundhouse.
Roundhouse starts Saturday, August 15th, 8:30, 7:30 Central on Nickelodeon. Where else?
I love that one too. I'm amazed at like how many people they're cramming onto that couch. Like, what's the maximum occupancy of the big orange couch?
20.
Reprise the theme song, roll the credits.
That's right. That's the show that says that all the time.
What did you... and I showed him a bit because he had to... After doing the Roundhouse episode, which you all should absolutely go check out if you haven't already, he wanted to know, what is Roundhouse? So much like John Crane, I had to figure out how best to answer that question. And we snuggled on the bed, and I showed him a bit of some of the episode. What did you think of the episode that I showed you, or some of the clips I showed you? Did you like it? Did you think it was okay?
Funny.
You thought it was funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said, pull my finger. Very first joke, pull my finger, and Sam was laughing.
Of course he would pay attention to that.
He was okay with the dancing. He was okay with the song. It got to the quick humor stuff. He was engaged for that.
Nico, what do you choose?
Nico.
Nico. Do you like Roundhouse? Do you like Roundhouse?
What's Roundhouse?
I don't know how to explain it. It's a genre unto itself. It's a variety show.
You like Roundhouse too?
He's like, I'll skip it.
All right. Well, that will take care of it for our Sam Reacts for SNICK commercials.
Splat you later, everybody.
Splat you later, Slimesters.
Bye.
I'm here with my friends.
Is it me? Is it you?
Who knows?
Yes, you.
Take a bite out of crime.
Get of it. It's time.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
Must be 18 years or older to call. Call 1-800-972-6644.
We'll be right back after these messages.